All right, so I wanted to make a quick walkthrough of everything that you guys can expect for week 2. It looks like a lot. I got wordy in my writing, and it really isn't as much as it appears to be. So as you know, you guys technically have Monday off, so you don't have to do anything there. But when we start Tuesday, you can check them out this weekend if you wanted to. I've got 3 quick videos. These are things that I would have done in class, demonstrations, conversations, things I would have put up on the board that I think are really good. The first one that I have linked walks you through the differences between transverse and longitudinal waves. If you'd like to, you could check out some of the other stuff that pops up with, the crash course videos that show up if you've got those in your, what's up next category. But you don't have to. So this one does a really good job walking you through our 2 different kinds of waves. The next video that I have for you guys is, again, it looks a little odd, a little bit like Weird Al Yankovic, but that's okay. He's got good content. This is about superposition. If you wanted to check out chapter 14 as well in your textbook, this is all in there. You already had your reading note quiz with a portion of this in there, but he does a pretty good job of walking you through what happens with these waves as they interact with one another, occupying the same space at the same time. And then the last one is how we generate standing waves on a string. Again, deals more with your interference and superposition stuff. It gets a little bit more complicated towards the end. I'd say once you hit about the 10-minute mark, that's going to be content. Yeah, 10 minutes and what is that, 15 seconds? That's going to be content that we're not really going to be getting into through e-learning. That lasts a little bit, so don't get scared by any of that. We would have done it had it been a regular school year, but obviously things are a little exceptional right now. So that's one of the things that I dropped, the more complicated aspects of this. But I wanted you to get the basics of waves. So that being said, for Tuesday, what I want you guys working on is page 3. You've got these slightly bolded lines that follow. Here's your amplitude for wave A. Here's wave B. They're going to be traveling opposite directions at one another. In this case, one has a positive amplitude and negative amplitude. Here, they're both positive. Here, one's positive, one's negative, but this is a slightly smaller negative wave. And then same differences in size, but both positive here for number 4. So I'll post a video walking you guys through this by Wednesday, I think. Just explaining how you would go about doing one of these so you guys could see it if you wanted to see it. But that was it for Tuesday. Tuesday was just assignment 3. For Wednesday, it's going to be kind of weird because I'm not going to have one big test with pendulums and waves both on it like I would have normally done so. So you can drop the first part of assignment 4. The first part of assignment 4 was actually more practice with your pendulums and with your springs. We already took our little mini test on that. Some of you guys are still doing the makeup, which is fine. If you wanted to start on number 7 or number 8, that's fine. Go for it. At that point, it's literally 4 questions that you would have for assignment 4. And then what I want you to do for assignment 5, that was a typo right there. This is your review. It should have been assignment 5. Just work on the vocab. And the conceptual practice. Those first couple of pages there, those are the ones that are really going to help you the most with this particular week's set of material. So for Wednesday, you'll work on those. That's where I explain, hey, only do part of assignment 4 down here. Respond to the post that you see right here. For assignment 3, I'm going to do all of assignment 3, so don't worry about that. But if you have questions on 4 or 5, respond down here at the bottom where you guys can write your comments with which ones you want to see, and I'll take like the top 5 or something like that and make another video about them. So that's Wednesday. Work on that review stuff. Thursday, we have another quiz. And so our quizzes for this week is titled Simply Waves. It's all about waves, how they interfere. Yes, it is 40 questions. No, it is not containing any math of any kind. This is all just, here's a diagram, identify the parts of it. Here's your vocab and a few concepts. That's literally all it is. So this one should be a lot quicker. There's no math that you have to do for this little quizzes, practice quiz sort of thing. As we jump back, then we've got Friday. I already finished the mini test. The mini test is going to be titled Waves and How They Interfere. or waves and interference, I believe it was. It's again 20 questions, a little bit of math, a little bit of concepts. You still get your hour to complete it, and then we'll treat it the exact same way we did last week. So if your score doesn't improve your overall grade in the class, I won't enter it. And if it does, then I'll enter it. If you would like to do it again and try and get a better score, go for it. Those options are always available to you. But that's what we've got coming up. You already see where the 2 assignments are presented. In fact, if I go over to my made-up account, the fake one, you'll see over here in the corner that they're ready to go. You just click on assignment 3 or assignment 4 and 5. By tomorrow at 8 a.m., you'll see a 3rd assignment over here, and that is going to be your mini test. But that's about it. That's your overview for the entire week. As always, email me if you've got questions, please.